Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have something I'm going to mispronounce, unfortunately, more than likely. Nine and Waipo. This is a live-action short that is from 2023, 2024. I think it actually came out in 23 originally. It was nominated for an Oscar for Best Live Action Short. I don't think it won, but it did win other awards for in other the award shows, award ceremonies. I think it won 6 awards. This is a film by Sean Wang. I think he's a first-time filmmaker, and he just made a movie about his grandmas. So it's not that much more complicated, but they're two charming young women. One thinks she's still 20, the other one feels like 100. The one who feels like she's 20 is 83 years old. The one who feels like 100 is only 94. So between the two of them, they make a super team. In fact, the way they title it right here is pretty much sums it all up pretty well. A grandma super team dance, stretch, and fart their sorrows away. And yes, there's a lot of fart discussions in this 17 minutes, especially toward the beginning. They are just best friends. They sleep in the same bed, take care of each other, spend some time, stretching and singing and playing the piano and dancing. And they admit in the film to their grandson, who is, I'm not going to, they'll explain how they're connected. They are his grandmothers. And they explained to him, we're not usually this silly, but we're silly now because you're here and you're making a movie about us. So, yeah, you get to see them in some unusual situations, but not crazy. This is not just crazy grandmas out in the hood or doing, pranks or just, it's not that kind of silly grandma thing doing hip hop or whatever. It's not. It's in fact, it's there's barely a word of English in this, so it is subtitled. So if you don't know, I believe they're Taiwanese. I hope I'm right on that. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But that's what I was reading somewhere on IMDb. So there's a lot of subtitles. So you're going to want to keep your eye on the screen for all 17 minutes. Not just to read what they're saying, to understand what they're saying, but also just to see everything that goes on with them. Again, there is some silliness, but for the most part, it's these women genuinely sharing who they are and what their lives have been like to this point, and what they feel and do in order to keep on going. Where so many of us are not even a third of their ages. I'm more than half, but not even a third of their ages, and so many of us feel so very tired. I'm not even sure where they live in this, but I don't know. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good 17 minutes of well spent with some sweet farting grandmas, and that's what better thing can you do in a day with all the horrible, stupid things going on in the world today? Just watch this and have fun. If you don't have a grandma in your life, adopt these for 17 minutes and just have fun. So yeah, definitely worth your time to check out. You don't have to worry about all the accents and everything else and the letters. Just type in NAI once and you'll find it. Yeah. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 118. Okay, we just had 117. This is doesn't feel very, very random, but okay, we got a documentary. I think this is a series. I'm not sure. But this has been on my list for Disney Plus. There's very few things that have been on this list from the beginning, and this is one of them, I believe. It feels like I've had to keep moving this one around in the list for years, for over 6 years. This is Nature Boom Time. It could be a single episode documentary, or it's a series. I'm not sure. Nature Boom Time is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.